Okay, so this is a follow-up video to last night, and this is going to debunk a maygay myth. This is the On The Bus's original card. See, it's not got On The Bus's in it now. I was told back in the day that this was a security dongle, and that later games needed that dongle to run. Well, I put the On The Bus's ROMs here on a standard card. I think you can already tell. Boom. Not a problem. Dongle my arse. This isn't a security dongle. That isn't a security anything. I'll tell you right now what that is. That's an aftermarket reset board. All it does is it disables the onboard watchdog on the M1A there, and then uses a reset circuit in the little add-on board. I'm assuming that back in the day they had an issue with reset with certain games or something, and they came up with that solution rather than redesigning the entire card or the board. Don't know, possibly even maybe in Epoch or something similar like that or something, don't know, but games don't need that board to run. And best of it is, that's an unreliable board. That can go bad and cause the games to crash. And I didn't twig it at the time, but something that I've been working on with a friend is actually solving the mystery of why that one won't pay out. I'll show you. So, watch the little video you're about to see. This is a video of the symptom of why I've got this board here in the first place. Okay, sorry for the horrible noise in the video. Now watch this other clip. Different game. Different thing the owner's trying to do, but same problem. See what I mean? It's the same type of crash. And all he did to resolve it was he put his ROMs on a standard card. Now granted, that's a back opener game, and it might not be susceptible to whatever issue it is that made them come up with that. But the point is, getting rid of the dongle solved it. Now, second myth debunk time. No, in fact, no. I'll show you the video of the after.
Now for the test.
Coming out of butchers round the square.
Bingo! Thank you very much.
So, second myth time. They tell you can't remove that dongle, the board won't boot up without it. Well, actually yes it will. All you have to do is reverse what they did to put the dongle on in the first place. If you remove this dongle here, yes it won't boot. Because if you look very, very, very carefully, see if I can get it, to zoom in, they've cut the reset loop between pins 19 and 20. The standard card, these two pins are just joined together. It's just a reset loop through so that the board won't boot without a card in place. They cut that track and then they send the reset from the board up to the reset board instead, and then the reset out comes back down into the M1. And they disable the watchdog here with pin 26, which is watchdog disable on the program card. These ones here, they're monitoring, I believe, clock, read write, ROM 0, ROM 1. It's a more sophisticated type of watchdog than what this has. I don't know, maybe the hopper causes excessive noise or something. Maybe in certain arcade environments got excessive noise. And we've got to remember, in the 90s there was all sorts of things happening, like where mains voltage levels were getting reduced from 240 to 220, whatever. I don't know, but all I know is this is not vital for a ROM to run. Any maygay ROM will run on a card. Doesn't need this. This is aftermarket. This is something to do with a technical bulletin. And as you can see for the next snippet, we've got one disabled, and all we did was remove these three leads, and then rejoined that, and job done. So what I'll be doing is, I'll keep hold of this for the minute. I'll send this on the buses board back with this, and we'll see how we get on. It may be that there may be a reset issue specific to a front opener game where we need this aftermarket reset board. If that's the case, we'll come up with something better than that. I'm going to map that out and trace it and draw the circuit for it, and we'll come up with something better. There'll be something else that we can do to calm the board down if the hopper causes an issue. But right now, that's definitely causing an issue. It's just, it's too much of a coincidence that everything works on here. Everything works in test. But just like the EastEnders machine you saw in the second clip, exactly the same fault happens with this. Different point in the gameplay, but exactly the same fault happens. So this is staying here. All the buses are going back on there. Alright. So, I hope you were able to follow that video, and yeah, I know I'm a bit ranty this morning, but I just thought I'd point out that sometimes you're told things in this community that are either wrong because somebody made a mistake, or they're just completely untrue. I think people have been getting told that's a security board just to put people off messing with it, because it isn't a security board. Right, anyways, bye bye for now.